What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and in the aftermath of the bombshell that was dropped last night during the Monday Night Football broadcast that Jon Gruden, head coach of the Raiders, was resigning effective immediately following the big email scandal, there were a lot of different reactions. A lot of people in the mainstream media immediately jumping on top and saying, this is a good thing, this type of language cannot be tolerated, it's despicable that someone would have a conversation like this to friends in a private conversation 10 years ago when they were not an employee of the NFL, when they were not a head coach. They were simply an ESPN employee talking to a lifelong friend of theirs. But no, Jon Gruden was fired. We can say he stepped down, we can say he resigned, but let's make no bones about it. He was fired, but he was given the opportunity to resign to save face, I suppose, to save some sort of dignity in this embarrassing process. Jon Gruden resigns as Las Vegas Raiders coach after more email leaks. Jon Gruden, the Vegas Raiders owner Mark Davis, met at the team's training facility minutes ago, and the two agreed the coach would resign effective immediately. I have resigned as head coach of the Raiders, Gruden said. I love the Raiders and do not want to be a distraction. Thank you to all the players, coaches, staff, and fans of Raider Nation. I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt anyone. And we're going to remind everybody a couple of things that were said, the terrible, offensive things that were said in this. That's basically how all normal people talk and interact with their buddies, in whether it's text messages or DMs or whatever. Things that maybe you wouldn't say out in public for a variety of reasons, but you're going to say to your buddies when you're joking around, when you're having these conversations. But one thing that a lot of people are bringing up right now is the hypocrisy around the NFL. The fact that Jon Gruden immediately, for this decade-old email, and some that were from like 2016, 2017, whether it was just joking about Roger Goodell, whether it was calling Roger Goodell an F-slur, the F-word, oh no, no one ever uses that, not while talking with friends, yeah, all right. But this is treated as like it is the end of the world, and Jon Gruden is forced to step down immediately. The NFL absolutely pressured the Raiders. There are a lot of reports out there that the NFL was pressuring the Raiders to do this themselves before the NFL stepped in. Yet, Deshaun Watson is still eligible to play. Nothing has happened to Deshaun Watson, who not only is he being accused of sexual misconduct and sexual assault, there's a criminal charges coming to Deshaun Watson right now. Look at what Clay Travis says here. Deshaun Watson has been accused of sexually assaulting 24 different women. He is currently eligible to play in the NFL. Yet Jon Gruden was forced to resign as coach because of years-old derogatory emails. Actions used to matter more than words. Now it's the opposite. And I'm not saying Deshaun Watson sexually assaulted anyone, but which is the more potential severe issue? The guy who sent old offensive emails or the guy that may have done that? Which would you prefer to employ if you had to choose? This is representative of the social media world we've created. You're better off being accused of actual violent crimes than sending inappropriate emails. Seems backwards to me. And these are not just, people that are saying this happened, just civil suits. There are criminal charges pending for Deshaun Watson. And even though we've seen a lot of other people, the NFL's taken action way before in a lot of these circumstances. Now in the era of diversity and representation and inclusion and Black Lives Matter and end racism, the NFL doesn't want to punish any black players like this. They don't want to do that, but they will immediately snuff out Jon Gruden and cancel him and get him fired over effectively nothing. These emails are a nothing burger. I do not care about what Jon Gruden said. Would I care about what Jon Gruden said if he got up to the podium and said that? Maybe if he was even in the locker room, maybe, and said those types of things? Maybe. But that's not what this was. These were from Jon Gruden's, probably Jon Gruden at gmail.com, right? His private email to Bruce Allen, who of course was working for the Washington football team at the time. But these are private, like friend-to-friend emails that we're talking about, not meant for the public eye. And then also, he brings up a great point because who was just announced to do the halftime show for the Super Bowl? Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. Clay Travis says this: every rapper the NFL has performing at the Super Bowl has more offensive lyrics than Jon Gruden had in his emails. How does the NFL reconcile the difference in treatment? These are questions all sports media would be asking if they were real journalists. I have no problem with rap lyrics, just like I have no problem with Dave Chappelle's comedy routines. If you don't like something, don't watch or listen. But canceling performers you don't like is the antithesis of America's marketplace of ideas. And that's true. We are talking about words, right? We're talking about Jon Gruden's words that were uttered a decade ago in private email communications. And let's just look at a couple of them, right? Let's look at a couple things. In latest uncovered emails Gruden sent contains comments in which Gruden referred to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell as an F-slur, because we can't say it on YouTube, and a clueless anti-football pussy. He also said Goodell shouldn't have pressured Rams head coach Jeff Fisher to draft queers, in reference to Michael Sam. And of course, DeMaurice Smith, he said that he had the lips the size of Michelin tires. How dare you call someone dumb and insult their physical appearance? That's not allowed in 2021, regardless if it happened in 2011 or not. This is nothing. And when you look at, look at some Eminem lyrics here. Look at some Eminem lyrics. No problem with that. No problem with them representing the NFL at the halftime show for the Super Bowl. But Jon Gruden, boom, you gotta go. So Jon Gruden is out as the Vegas Raiders head coach. A lot of people are pointing to the hypocrisy, the stunning hypocrisy of the NFL. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.